So generally, we have come to accept that, we're just going to get crapped on by the national media jabroni haircuts at every opportunity. Basically, everyone except for Justin Jefferson, which I'm okay with. But this one rubbed me the wrong way. And I know we're just trying to woosah, be the softer side of Sears, but we got to be Prison Mike on this one. Ranking all 32 defensive lines ahead of the 2021 season, PFF put this one out. And I was thinking, okay, so the Vikings last year, they were the worst defensive line maybe in NFL history. They were not good last season, but Danielle Hunter is back. Michael Pierce is back from the opt-out, and now calf. Great. You signed Diesel Dalvin Thompson, brought back Sheldon Richardson, and you drafted Janaris Robinson, Patrick Jones, brought back Weatherly. Everything is going to be hunky-dory. Plus, you have DJ Wanham in year 2. Things are going to be great. The Vikings single-handedly may have flipped from the worst defensive line to one of the best. Like maybe you could say top 5. Like they went full Chip and Joanna Gaines fixer-upper on the defensive line. It's great. Andre Patterson has a lot of clay to mold. He's got to be like Ghost. Oh, my love. That's right. That's what he's going to do. So I was like, okay, PFF, they do like Danielle Hunter. They do respect Dalvin Tomlinson. They do like Michael Pierce, even though, run stuffing, it's whatever with PFF. So I was like, okay, in my eyes, top 5. But, PFF maybe top 10? Sure, we'll take a look. And then they go, all right, Steelers. Yeah, you do have Cam Hayward and TJ Watt and Do It Like To It. And Tyson Alu is suddenly not a draft bust like he was with the Jaguars. Sure, I get it. I understand. Washington, like I said, respect. Those guys maybe have the best young defensive line in a while, in a hot second, right? John Allen, Deron Payne, Montez Sweat, and Chase freaking Young. That's a hell of a defensive line. Good luck paying everyone, by the way. Bucks, yes. You do have Ndamukong Suh and Shaq Barrett and JPP. Yeah, you know me, is still there. Vita Vea is a damn stud as well. Sure. Rams are always going to be up there with Aaron Donald. Sure. Okay. So now we can start thinking about the Vikings. But, all right, so Eagles, sure, aging out a little bit, fine. The Bears, so of course they're always going to include the Bears because Khalil Mack, for some reason, is just massively overrated by PFF. I don't get it. Like, ask Brian O'Neill if he's scared of Khalil Mack. Brian O'Neill, by the way, goose egg, D'Angelo Russell, sacks in 5 matchups against Khalil Mack. No big deal. NBD. Also ask Oli Udoh if he's scared of Khalil Mack. No, but okay. Bears massively overhyped and inflated 6. Like, I respect Akeem Hicks, and I understand that Khalil Mack is something, but 6? Like, 2 guys does not a defensive line make, all right? 7, Jets. So this one is a little bit iffy to me. I love me some Quinnen Williams. He's on the come up. Fatukasi as well as Franklin Myers are underrated as well. And then sure, I mean, you threw a lot of money at Carl Lawson. Great. Awesome. Saints still up there, even though they lost Trey Hendrickson. Whatever. Marcus Davenport is not working out. They still have Cameron Jordan. Sure. Even though he's aging out a little bit. Niners, yeah, you got Bosa, you got D Ford, you lost Buckner, you still have Armstead, and Kinlaw hopefully is going to be stepping up in year 2. I get it. Broncos at 10. Okay. Von Miller is not the same guy he used to be. Bradley Chubb is a stud. I do like Shelby Harris. It's unfortunate they re-signed him. I would take the Vikings. I would take the Vikings over the Broncos. I would take the Vikings over the Niners. Like, if Bosa and Daniil cancel each other out, and then the Vikings are just head and shoulders above the Niners. Sorry. Saints, again, one guy does not a defensive line make. I mean, Cameron Jordan is still just hanging on to relevancy. I would not have him up at 8. I'll put the Vikings ahead of the Jets at 7. You understand what I'm getting at. The Vikings, I would put them ahead of the Eagles and the Bears as well. But, yeah, long story longer, Vikings down at 14. Shut your mouth. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, PFF, you've tried so hard to get off the list, but now you are back on the list permanently in pen. Make that a Sharpie, Ryan. Go ahead. But here's what they wrote up. The Vikings defensive line ended up as one of the NFL's worst in 2020. The group ranked 30th in expected points added allowed per run play, which, I don't know, it's probably not good, and had the lowest pressure rate in the league, both with and without blitzing. The 2021 version should look significantly different. Danielle Hunter and Michael Pierce are expected to return from injury and opt-out, respectively. Minnesota also brought in Diesel Dalvin Thompson in free agency. Pierce and Tomlinson both rank in at least the 83rd percentile of interior run defenders, blah, blah, blah. Risa addition, Sheldon Richardson, also pass rushing. So, okay. They really just, oh yeah, Danielle Hunter returns from injury. It's kind of a big deal. It's kind of a big deal when you have one of the best, if not the best, edge rushers in the game just returning from missing a full season, and hopefully he's going to be at or near 100%. Oh, by the way, he plays the run, and he's very humble, and he's a team first guy, and he will do that, unlike a lot of the other top edge rushers. Okay. All right, so completely sleeping on that. DJ Wanamaker too. No mention of Janarius and Patrick Jones, who are going to come in and platoon and be NASCAR guys and just get it. Okay. And I mean, I don't understand. Like, Pierce, Tomlinson, and Sheldon all made PFF's top 32 defensive interior players in the National Football League, and that doesn't get any love at all. So you have them down at 14, which is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, they talk about, they need a pass rusher outside of Hunter. Huh? Well, what do you call the Bears? Like, what do you call the Eagles then? Huh? Or what do you call the Packers? Like, Kenny Clark is a stud, but name another edge rusher outside Zadarius Smith. It ain't Rashawn Gary, it ain't Preston Smith, huh? All right, so their stupid logic of bumping the Vikings down to 14, apparently it does not apply to teams ahead of. Oh, how is J.J. Watt and the Cardinals up at 12? Like, Chandler Jones is a damn stud, come back from injury. Marcus Golden had a nice season as well. They brought in Jordan Phillips, but J.J. Watt is not the J.J. Watt of old. Like, he was just that was his first healthy season last year in 5 years? Something like that? Okay. Browns, yeesh. Again, they love them some Clowney. Jordan Elliott, I think, could step up and be a nice replacement at 3-tech over Sheldon Richardson. Both Mizzou guys. Go ahead. And Myles Garrett is a damn stud. Sure. Also, I think they got Tack McKinley in there somewhere. Whatever. But, again, just another thing to just add to the pile of grievances. 14. I'm disappointed, man. I really am, because just given how friggin' deep the Vikings defensive line is with Daniil and Wanham and Weatherly and Jones and Janarius and Pierce and Tomlinson and Sheldon and Armand for Watts. Come on. What more do you want? It's not that they also have the length, but they also have the girth. I mean, come on, baby. Come on. But at 14, I would take the Vikings D-line over the Packers, nebulous of pass rushers. I would take them over the Cardinals. I would take them over the Browns, take them over the Broncos. Because here's the thing, like, all these teams have a premier edge rusher. The Vikings have one too. And guess what? At full strength, at full power, I'll take Daniil. I will take Daniil over the corpse of Von Miller. I will take Daniil over Myles Garrett. That's right. I said I'll take Daniil over Chandler Jones. I'll take Daniil over Chandler Jones and John Bones Jones, like tied together, like they're doing a three-legged race. Yeah, go ahead. I'll take him over Zadarius Smith. I will take him over Cameron Jordan every single day and twice on Sunday, given Jordan's age. I'll take him over all the Jets dudes. I'll take him over Khalil Mack twice. I'll take him over Brandon Graham. I will take him over. Who's rushing the edge from the Rams? Is it Fowler? Is it Floyd? Whatever. Bucks. I'll take Daniil over Shaq Barrett, even though Shaq got all the money. That's right. I'll take them. I'll take Chase Young. And it's tough. I would toss it up between T.J. Watt and Daniil Hunter. Two completely different players, but yeah, go ahead there. But 14. Top 5 minimum, but all the way down to 14. Okay, just add that list. Your thoughts? PFF just taking a big Cleveland steamer on the Vikings. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.